Hey guys, I am back with another Thrive recipe for you guys. This one really isn't much of a recipe today, but you moms out there, it is going to be for you. So as you guys, most of you who know me personally, you know that I don't have any kids, but I do have a little brother, and sometimes he can be a picky little bugger. And I saw one of my best friends, she's also a Thrive Life consultant, but she did something that I guess maybe because I'm not a mom, I didn't really think of it, but it honestly seemed so amazing that she thought of this. So basically, she takes some of our Thrive veggies, and the other ingredients as well can do this, but she takes it and she powders it, and then she sneaks the veggies or whatever it is into her son's food. So for those of you who have kids that might not like broccoli, or they might not like chicken, or whatever, you can take these ingredients and powder them. Now there's a few ways that you can powder them. You can usually, I usually just use my fingers, but if I was making like a banana bread once, and I was pounding on a lot of bananas, so to make it a little bit more efficient, I had just put it into a Ziploc bag and then used a mallet or a hammer and pounded on the banana to make it powdered so I can throw it into my banana bread, because I don't like when there's like slimy chunks of banana in my banana bread. I'm picky sometimes, I guess. Anyways, that's how I did it, but you can also use, what are these called? A mortar, and you can grind it even finer as well. I guess it would just kind of depend on your personal preference, or how picky your kid is, or how snoopy they are. And you can also use like a blender or a magic bullet. There's tons of ways you can just find out what works best for you, and it just depends on the person too, right? So I'm going to be showing you how to make a chicken and veggie sandwich spread thing. It's really tasty. Just watch. Anyways, what I'm going to talk to you about first, though, is the bread, because this is actually Thrive bread. So you can get the can of the bread mix, and everything is in here. You just add water and yeast. Now, Thrive also has their individual packets of instant dry yeast that you don't even have to measure anything. You just rip out one of these bad boys and then throw it in with this, with some water, and into the bread maker, and you get fresh bread. Now you can also throw some other things into the bread like this, which is the Thrive, the Chef's Choice All-Purpose. There's other different things that you can throw into the bread as well, just any other spices depending on your choice, your taste buds, things like that. But this is what we used for this bread right here. So the veggies that I've chosen today that we're going to be powdering, well, the veggies and chicken, because if you guys didn't know, you can also get freeze-dried chicken. Crazy, but efficient, and so tasty. So this is actually the peas, but I'll show a closer shot of that. And then we are going to take some chicken, or sorry, that's the yogurt. Where's the chicken? Here's the chicken. And it's just chopped white chicken that you don't have to cook, you just have to rehydrate. You don't have to chop, because it's already chopped for you, so super quick. And then what am I looking at? Then we're going to actually use some Greek yogurt, because I am a mayo fiend. Like, I really, 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 really like mayo. I even put it in my spaghetti. Try it, it's good, but it's really not healthy for you. And I know you can use Greek yogurt as a substitute for mayo, so that's what we're going to be using today as well. And then last but not least, we are just going to throw a little bit of cheese in there, because cheese is tasty, and why not just throw a little bit of it in there. So let's get grinding. So I'm just going to powder these one by one so you guys can see it, but this is what the peas look like. And then I'm just taking a teaspoon of that. Maybe a couple more. And then I'm just going to powder it. I really like using this because I like it finer. But again, you can use like a magic bullet or a hammer. Okay. And then I'm just going to throw that into my bowl and we will start powdering the yogurt. And then this is the yogurt, which I love on its own, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to throw a spoonful of that in there. Now mash it up. And I don't know if I mentioned, it's Greek yogurt. I know some people just use regular vanilla yogurt, but Greek yogurt is healthier. And now we're going to throw that in the bowl. And then now we're just going to throw a little bit of cheese in there. I'm just doing half of a teaspoon. But I'm really not following a recipe or anything. I'm just going on my own personal preference. Now we're going to throw that in the bowl. Okay, last but not least, I am going to throw a little bit of chicken in there as well. So that's what the chicken looks like, and it is cooked. So super simple and super quick. I find this one the easiest to powder. Okay. Now throw it in the bowl. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of water at a time until the paste is of a consistency that I like. I'll try that. A little bit more. Kind of looks like baby food. I'm just going to do a little bit more. And now that it's in a paste, your kid can't pick out anything. And they really don't even know what is all in there. And it's going to taste so awesome. Okay. So now I'm just going to spread it onto a piece of bread. My fresh baked bread. Okay, so here's the end result. I know that this is probably something that us adults aren't going to be eating, but it's totally great for any toddlers and their lunches, and it's just really tasty too, so let's try it. It's good, but it's like, it just tastes like any type of sandwich spread. It doesn't taste like green. I really like it.